Hello everyone, I'm Morgan from Mirror Edge Networks, and you join me today at Habitech in the UK. I am very grateful to the team at Habitech for welcoming me in here today to come and experience their experience center, as well as run through all of the products which they offer, just for interest's sake. Fortunately, there's a lot of great relationships that I've been able to build with different AV companies around the world, and I try to reach out to them so that I can see some of the products that are on display, which are not necessarily available everywhere in the world, so that I can bring some more information forward so that everybody can learn a bit more. I'm stood between two of the absolutely phenomenal Wisdom Audio LS4 speakers. These are some of the most high-performance home cinema speakers or even stereo hi-fi speakers that are available in the world. What's fairly unique about them is that they are using Wisdom's proprietary thin film planar magnetic driver technology. This is basically a foil impregnated material which is hand manufactured in the United States that is used as the audio diaphragm or the driver for these speakers. They have many different benefits to these drivers, one of which is that they dissipate heat incredibly quickly, so you're able to play very high volumes, which gives you, obviously projection into the room with a very consistent audio playback because of the way that the audio is reproduced through these films. The frequency range of these is also incredibly broad. We're talking about a speaker which has a frequency range of about 80 hertz up to beyond 20 kilohertz. And from that perspective, we're not dealing with any transitionary issues with regards to roll-off from mid-frequency drivers to high-frequency drivers, giving us a more clean audio playback for any vocals, musical instruments, etc. So, it's a really great pair of speakers. I've been fortunate to listen to these both here today as well as here about 3 years ago on a previous trip up to Habitech, and also at the factory in Carson City, Nevada in the US. The room here, just a bit of context, this is the Wisdom Audio Media Demonstration Room here at Habitech. They've got the Wisdom Audio LS4 speakers. In the back of the room, there's a Wisdom Audio STS Subwoofer, which is the dual driver RTL, their biggest subwoofer that's available. The subwoofer goes down well below 20 hertz with a audio playback in excess of 120 decibels with the right power amplification. The audio processing behind the system that we're listening to is a name system, so we have the ability to stream music directly from popular music streaming, Spotify, Tidal, etc., into the name processor, out into the amplifiers that are powering the two speakers. Those are the Wisdom Audio SA2 amplifiers per speaker. These require 2 channels of amplification per speaker, and then of course the STS subwoofer. As you can imagine, there is a huge amount of dynamic range out of these speakers. Volume levels can be incredible as well. And if there was a money no object solution in terms of hi-fi playback, I would have a pair of these in my lounge without a question of a doubt. These are, of course, available in multitude of different finishes. They do have some standard off-the-shelf type finishes, if you could call it that. Standard paint colors, which are painted in Carson City, Nevada at the factory. And then they offer any imaginable amount of different custom finishes. I've seen finished in custom carbon fiber red tinted to match the colors of a client's specific cars. They also obviously do have different mounting options. These are what we call the LS4s. We do have mounting for wall mounting as well as in-wall mounting. So they are flexible in terms of what is possible. Rough price point here in the UK, about £110,000 per speaker. So definitely not on the lower end of the cost perspective when it comes to speakers themselves. They have given me the price guideline that relatively the system that I've listened to today, which is the pair of speakers, the subwoofer, processing and amplification, round about £250,000. But from what I've experienced today, definitely a recommendation. I would say if it's a pair of hi-fi speakers of this sort of caliber or something that you're interested in, it's certainly worth a listen. I would encourage you to seek out somewhere that has these available for demonstration. Obviously here at Habitech in the UK, that is certainly possible. Of course, as I always say, if you'd like to know more information about these speakers, my contact details will be listed in the video description below. I would be happy to answer any questions or direct you to someone that's more suitable in a local region around the world. Or of course, if you'd like to purchase a pair of these speakers, I can certainly assist with facilitating that, whether it be in South Africa or elsewhere. If you have found this video interesting, hit the like button. It shows that this sort of content is useful and valuable to people. If you are interested in high performance speakers like these, or home cinema or home automation, feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I try and travel around either my projects or around the world to interesting places so that we can see very interesting home technology, audio technology, video technology, and bring more of this to everybody. If you know somebody that might be interested in this sort of video or these sorts of speakers, share the video with them so they can also get to enjoy a bit more information about these. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.